888-888-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs. This is Gabby from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit that southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs.
It's tough to compete for jobs. Degrees can help. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. LCCC in Cheyenne and Laramie. It starts here.
Hi, this is Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 1112 BISN. This is Gabby from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit that southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, as we're a couple minutes away from tip-off here between the number 4 seed, your Cheyenne South Bison, and the number 5 seed, Cheyenne East. This will be the first ever matchup between Cheyenne South and Cheyenne East at Storey Gym. So this is exciting. I get to see these two teams play at the old gym here at Cheyenne South in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cheyenne South's been here one other time. That was back in 2010 when all of these seniors that you see now were still in elementary school, Steve. That was the last time they were here. So it'll be exciting to see how this goes. The gym is getting packed, a lot more full than what it was earlier as the girls' game actually got started during working hours. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors making this game possible. Capital Communications Incorporated, Misty Woods from Number One Properties, LCCC, Golden Eagle Athletic Program, S&J Signs, and Tri-State Veterinary Clinic. And once again, if you're wondering about the camera view, this is as best as we can get as we're perched way up at the top of Storey Gym.
Did you give him your stampede to victory?
I was just about to, Steve.
Let's get the stampede to victory.
Play patient offense. Patient offense. You know, East employed that zone against us pretty much the whole game last time we played, and it affected us, made us jack up some shots that weren't there, and take it one possession at a time, Steve. One possession at a time. You know you can beat this East team because you've done it already, and when you did it is because you had smart shot selection. Do that, and you should win again.
Let's get down to business. Starting lineups tonight. Give me a little more juice there, Alan. First for the East Thunderbirds. At one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Tyler Peoples. Also out top, a 5'11 senior wearing number 13, Terrell Proby. The fantastic freshman, 5'11. He wears number 22, Eric Oliver. The big scorer, 6'2 senior, Elijah Oliver, number 30. And the 6'8 senior, he wears number 11, he's a junior, wears number 44, Jacob Ross. Of course, for South, Brendan Nelson, 6-foot senior. Wears number 2, Marquez Jefferson. They have him at 5'7". He is a senior. Wears number 3, Lencho Beltran, 5'11". He is a senior. Wears number 11, Austin Barker. They have him listed at, 5'10"?
Yep.
He is a senior sharpshooter, number 14. And then our 6'2 guy, number 41, Isaiah Dix. East in their road black uniforms trimmed in sky blue and white. South, the home team, the 4 seed. Let's get it done tonight. The home team in their home whites trimmed in bison black and gold.
They're the home team at a gym they've only played at once.
Yeah, and how much advantage is that going to be for East, having already had 2 games here this year?
2 games, and I'm sure they've gotten to practice here before sometime during the season. South has not been able to practice at this gym all season long, knowing that regionals was going to be here. We were just not able to get any practices here. So, you know, advantage East. It showed in the first game with the girls, the Central and South girls game. Central didn't miss as many shots, and South, we were missing shots point-blank range. So But in the end,
I guess they are going back-to-back. This looks like the same crew that just did the last game. That is unusual.
Yeah, it just worries
at a
me.
regional tournament.
That worries me, Steve.
Yeah, I know. It's usually one on, one off, one on, one off. Let's see how they do. Maybe since it's a girl-boy format in only 4 games, they only brought 2 crews, so maybe they'll both work back-to-back. So Ross and Dix in the jump center. Dix gets beat that time by Ross, and it'll come away to Oliver. We're underway, folks. Win or go home right here. Peoples with it out top. To Proby. Now East going to be patient out top with it. South in a man defense to start the game. Jacob Ross high post. Gets it to Peoples. Peoples to Proby. Bricks a 3. Jefferson with a big rebound. And here come the Bison.
Oh, that was a nice
Jefferson
move.
goes right by. Just about broke Proby's ankle.
Nice defense there by Eric Oliver to prevent that layup.
Dick's going to try it early. 3, good! So good ball movement there and a positive start for East. Give the assist to Lencho as he found a wide open Dix.
I'll tell you what, Isaiah Dix shoots 45% from behind the arc. So
now Eric Oliver going to match him with a 3 of his own, the freshman. So the 3 bombs setting the pace early in the game. Now Jefferson with it. Gets it out top, Barker. Ooh. He sized up an NBA 3 there. Now down on the block to Lencho. Turn around right hand. Oh, gets it swatted out of bounds by Jacob Ross. Inbounds it to Brendan. And, he gives it up to, tried to get it to Isaiah. Isaiah saves it.
nice timeout by Isaiah.
Oh, he didn't need to call it, though, but he does get it. Surprised he didn't get called for a travel there as he sat up with the ball. So 30-second timeout. And South hustle play there by Dix to keep South with possession of the ball.
Are you really surprised they didn't call a travel?
Well, these crews here are the best of the best, man.
No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah, well.
When one of the officials doesn't even do a 5 count, they could have done better. So
they're the best the state has to offer at 4A regionals. I'll tell you that much.
2 of the 3 are pretty good.
Oh, she's not a bad official. There's a couple times she probably could have started at 5. .6:33 to go, first quarter, 3-3, and South will have the ball underneath their own basket.
So now it looks like East is starting off in a man defense, which honestly kind of surprises me. Because their zone did so well against us that second game of the year. Just last week. Oh, there he is. Wide.
Oh, missed him. Oliver baited him, got in front of him, made him think he could get the pass, but you're not going to pass it over a kid that jumps like that.
Nope. You got to put a little bit more air on that when you try to do that.
You're going to have to rainbow that sucker in. Now
Yes.
East patient out on the perimeter.
South playing a matchup zone, Steve. It's a man zone concept.
You got to quit leaving the 3 shooters open, and it's going to be an East foul. Going to be South ball. Who are they going to call the foul on?
Number 13.
So Proby picks up the foul.
South running that man zone look. They're manning up top and manning at the bottom, and then they're playing zone in the middle. So it's kind of got a one. That defense had a 1-3-1 look, but it was man, like I said, top of the key and baseline. So
East in the zone now. I think they were kind of zoning last time.
well, you know what they say:
Long 3 ball. Jefferson can't get it to go.
a good man Z defense looks like a zone. So, and a good zone defense looks like a man. So,
Now Proby going to drive, get cut off.
well, he had 2 cutters wide open in the lane too. Just didn't see it.
There's a held ball.
That's going to be South
That's gonna
ball.
be South possession. So
Boy,
3-3.
Nice awareness by Isaiah to grab that ball once Proby spun right to him.
Couple of big bombs out of these teams early, and then nothing since.
Nothing since then. 3-3 is your score.
And he's coming out on that zone. There's a nice entry to Brendan Nelson. He'll get it back out to Barker. And Barker tries an ill-advised pass. It goes off of Elijah Oliver. Get tongue twisted there.
There it
There's
is.
an inbounds.
Should be
And
and one.
one. Dix gets it, puts it up, and gets a foul hung on Jacob Ross, I believe. Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, that game last Thursday, Steve, Coach Schaefer watched the film because that was the pass, and Isaiah hits. That was the pass that was wide open every part of the game that they didn't get, remember?
Yep.
And it was there this time.
I talked to the coaching staff about that before the game. And they realized it. 6-3 South. Wow, Marquez. They got Marquez matched up on Elijah, just absolutely denying him even touch the ball. Marquez, man, watch him off ball once in a while. Peoples misses a shot. Barker with a rebound. Here come the Bison. Barker is going to split the lane. Gets a nice pass to Brendan, but they're going to call a foul. Did Ross get another one?
Ross shoved him in the back.
Wow, there we go. The big fella in trouble, and he's going to have to sit for a while. They're going to bring Rhett Sanders in, and there is a bit of a drop-off.
Honestly, I think there's a game.
He's going to have to call
my personal opinion. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm
30-second timeout.
Not trying to be mean at all, but in terms of offensive play, at least, I think Sanders is the better player. I really do.
I would maybe agree with you on the defensive side of things, but not offensively. I think Jacob Ross has a more polished offensive game. We'll see how it plays out, but nonetheless, I'd rather have Rhett Sanders 25 in the game than 44.
So would I. So would I. I mean, I agree with you. Don't get me wrong, but I think the reason why I'd rather see 44 out there right now is because he's still in his, fifth game of the season.
Yeah, well, conditioning-wise, he's in bad shape. And it gets in his head pretty easy, too. He gets frustrated easy. South's going to have the ball. They have a 6-3 lead. They'll have it underneath their own basket. And this place really starting to fill up here for this game. They get it into Brendan Nelson, and he's going to have to get it to Dix. Dix goes up and almost got swatted by Sanders. Not a great shot there by Isaiah. So East with another possession. They've had one three-pointer in the first half of this first quarter. Not that I'm wanting to see him get any more. Rhett Sanders out. There's a three ball there, long off the iron, and Lencho comes away with it. So I believe that was Elijah Oliver that tried that three and missed. Now let's see what South does. Cutting Lencho. Nice pass to Brendan Nelson. He goes up, gets Sanders in there. How is there not a foul there? Boy, Sanders went up in the air and with a great big swat came down on top of him. Woo! Looked like there was some action there. Now, South's going to get a steal. Credit Lencho Beltran for getting his hand in there. And they'll come quickly the other way, up 6-3. Barker, baseline. And he's going to be held by Proby. You call that foul, not the other one.
So Isaiah Dix has all 6 points for South.
And Proby's got 2 fouls. So he's going to have to be careful as Keyshawn and Gabe McDonald check in.
Now Keyshawn brings more of the offensive touch on the floor when he subs out for Lencho. Keyshawn averaging 7 points a game.
Baylor Hayes checks in for East.
Baylor averaging 1 point a game.
Yeah, 6'4" senior.
I think he's brought in for defense.
Well, he's brought in because Proby's got 2 fouls. Dix gets it in the block, put a right hand up, can't get it go. Gets his own rebound. Oh, that's swatted by Sanders there. Woo. Boy, Rhett surprised me. I talk all that smack about how there's a drop-off. And he just comes in and just makes his presence known. Now Gabe. Nice pass down to Dix there. That time he didn't get swatted.
Nice dish
so
by
Isaiah
McDonald.
8, East 3. Now Eric Oliver with it out top. Man, I tell you what, they have put Marquez on Elijah and told him, do not let him get the ball. And he is doing a marvelous job, fans.
I'll tell you
If
what,
you
you
can
know,
watch off ball, some of the action between him and Elijah, you'd be.
Marquez is one of the better defenders in the state. Until you forget about his little brother.
Somebody lost Eric Oliver for a 2-point basket there, and he's got all 5 of East points. So it's Isaiah Dix 8, Eric Oliver 5.
They're concentrating so much on
Take
Elijah.
away, yeah.
You know, let Marquez take him away. He's doing a good job, but you can't forget about the other 4 players on the floor. Nice move by Marquez.
Goes right by Peoples, gets it to Key for a 3. No good there. It needs to come the other way. They got it to a streaking Baylor Hayes. Ooh!
He traveled.
Well, they're going to call a foul. I don't know if that back foot moved.
No, it didn't. It was the front. So, yeah, it wasn't a good. It wasn't a travel, but.
So, Brandon Nelson gets the foul. Going to send him to the line.
It's only his first foul. Team first.
Yeah, I'm glad they put this light on us. Baylor misses the first.
13% free throw shooter. If he hits this, he'll be at a season average.
Oh, that's woefully short. Gabe McDonald will get the rebound. Down to Keyshawn. Nice assist, and he can't make the layup. But Dix gets the rebound and puts it up and in. And it's Isaiah Dix show here in the first.
10-5.
All 10 points scored by Isaiah Dix. 1-3 and the rest of them in the post.
South now in a traditional 2-3 look, but you still got Marquez.
Almost a steal there by Gabe.
Shadowing Elijah.
And now Elijah's going to probably start trying to press here.
That's what you want, honestly. That should have been a travel, but he is Elijah Oliver, and they're not going to call that on him.
So 2-point basket there. Nice spin move by Oliver. And here comes Jefferson the other way. 10-7 South with the lead. They've led all the way here. 42 seconds. Let's see what they're trying to get accomplished here.
Nice move by Brendan.
Gets it out to Keyshawn. He was wide open, but didn't want to take another 3. Gets it out to Gabe, to Marquez, to Key.
If you remember correctly, that game last week against East, Brendan Nelson was in foul trouble, and we missed him huge on the offensive glass.
He's clean so far. 20 seconds now, first quarter.
It's like a 1-2-2 bounce.
Oh, my God. Brendan turned what would look like a certain turnover into something really good. That's a travel there.
That's a travel.
Oh, my goodness. Can't roll from your front to your back there. Looks like they're going to keep him on the floor for a 30. Missed opportunity for South there. East will have 12 seconds to try to draw something up.
It's been 2 leads, both held by South, only 1 tie. That was at 3-3. South opened the scoring with a 3-pointer from Isaiah Dix. Eric Oliver came back to notch it up, 3-3. And then South went on a run.
So all 10 points coming by way of Isaiah Dix.
It's not that we haven't had other guys shoot. They have. They just didn't go down. I mean, Keyshawn had a point-blank shot that he missed. Brendan Nelson had a shot that got blocked.
Yeah, Key missed a 3 and a layup. So their shots have been up, just haven't been falling. And now 10 seconds for East. See who they try to go to.
Keep an eye on the Olivers.
Rhett Sanders going to try the 3. That's no good. And it comes down to Marquez. He won't get a shot off. So 1 quarter's in the books. Just like we thought it'd be. It's exciting. It's South 10, East 7. Come back on 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Hi, this is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you are listening to the game on 11-12 BISN. This is number 12, Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you are watching the game on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's MISTIE woods.com, to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and number one properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
Make sure you visit her. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, she'll make it as easy as possible on both sides of it.
East will have the first possession of the second quarter. South with a 10-7 lead. Winning, you go to state. Losing, you're done. A lot of seniors on the floor for South, which means a bunch to them.
Austin Smith's checked in.
So Eric Oliver with it, gets it out top to Elijah. He's going to take on Keyshawn, stop and pop 15-footer, no good. And Austin comes away with the rebound. Smith, that is. Gets it up to Isaiah Dix, left hand up and in. And Isaiah, what's he going to do, score all the points?
Boy, if he needs to, he will.
Yeah.
He's good enough.
Proby gets in the lane, running left-hander, and that's good. Excuse me, Peoples. Austin, long three, no good. He's been trying to get off the schneid here, and Eric Oliver will bring it down.
Elijah.
Marquez resting right now, so let's see if they can do a job on him. Boy, he just gets to about 16 feet, stops and pops.
Elijah Oliver's just got a good shot. He's just a great player, Steve. South still leads, though, 12-11.
I think his game's going to translate well to the next level.
I completely agree.
As a wing player or a two-guard. Probably doesn't shoot the three as well as the college coaches like to see it, but there's a bad pass by Lencho. Here's what South can't do, start imploding with these bad passes. They're up 12-11. Proby thought about it. Now he's going to have to dribble out of it. South looking like they're in the zone now.
Yep, he traveled. He picked up that foot. So Nelson and Jefferson check back in. Now Barker's going to get a break. South still leads by one. They've led the whole way except for that brief 3-3 tie at the start of the game. But they only have a 1-point lead right now, and it was the second quarter last week that doomed South, if you remember correctly, Steve. Well, the fourth quarter too, but it was the second quarter that started it. There he is. Oh, he had him. He had him.
South moving the ball around the perimeter.
It's not there now.
Brandon Nelson gets down with an ESPN type under the basket layup and no good. South back on defense, so East is going to have to pull it up. Big, long NBA three there by Oliver. No good, and Nelson's going to get the rebound.
But I tell you what, South's on a 4-game losing streak, and that shooting slump started up in Sheridan, Steve. They've just...
Parker, three ball, good!
Parker says, Alan, shut up. Quit talking about the slump.
No, keep talking about it. 15-11 is the Sheriff and the sharpshooter.
Would you believe that's the largest lead of the game?
4
4-point
points.
lead.
That's the kind of game we knew it would be. There's a long three by East. That's no good. Brick off the back iron. Brandon Campbell, probably not the kind of shot they want him taking.
That first game we played East at East, South shot 61%. Last week when we played East, we shot 41%.
They feed down to Elijah. Oh, and he's fouled by Peoples from the back. So he'll get to go to the line. Good call by the C official on the backside. First one's good.
East fans trying to get into his head saying he got swatted. No, he got fouled.
And the North scoreboard goes off.
Oh, that wasn't me. I'm not touching anything up here.
Somebody at the table. So they're frantically trying to fix it here. This happened, I believe, at 2A regionals last week, too. I figured if they were going to continue to use this building for all these regional events and everything else, they'd dump a little money into these 40-year-old scoreboards. Half the lights are out on them. They keep going off. So we sit around here waiting for someone to figure out who unplugged the scoreboard. As Isaiah waits his second free throw. 13 points on the night for Isaiah. Austin Barker added a 3, so that's where we're at, 16-11.
The delay in the game right now is because the scoreboard went out in historic Storey Gym.
And I don't think anybody down at that table has any idea why.
Nobody does.
Chad Whitworth crawling under the table, crawling over the table.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here once this game gets going again.
On 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College.
So it looks like they're going to decide to stick with just one scoreboard.
That puts us at a terrible disadvantage here because we can't see the other one.
Nope.
All the radio guys over on this side are totally foobarred. We'll be able to tell you what South scores. Well, I'm keeping it on paper, so let's see how good I am. But I'm not keeping a running total. 17-11 now, 6-point South lead. Peoples with it up top. Gets it to Eric Oliver, right side to number 24, who I don't think I've seen in a game yet this season. There's a steal. Marquez. Oh, and he just can't handle it. Ah! Those are the ones that get you, man. He was all by himself.
And Elijah had pretty much conceded the layup until he saw that he didn't control the dribble.
Austin Brodall, the number 24, in for East.
Sister graduated from East, if I'm correct, last year or the year before.
Oh, boy, someone let Peoples go right to the lane. Oh, wow.
That's a late whistle, wouldn't you say?
That's a way late whistle. Call Isaiah with a block.
Even Coach Schaefer.
Peoples is going to get 2 points and a 3-point attempt.
Let's cut it down to 17-14.
Yeah, that whistle happened like 10 seconds after the play. Misses it, but Elijah Oliver gets the putback.
So what's the score now?
Who knows? Should be like 17-16, 1-point game. Oliver, or Dix rather, in the lane with a 2-point basket. Holy cow. It's the Isaiah Dix show. 19-16, I think. Peoples with, we can't even see how much times. We're just at a total.
I can see the time, 3:50.
There's a steal almost by Isaiah Dix. Now Peoples. Outside. Oliver, 3-ball. Air ball.
Actually, that was Proby.
No, was it? Number 13. Now South the other way. They'll get into an offensive set.
You know, our student section's full, but they're kind of quiet.
Kind of sitting on their hands over there.
And we're winning. Oh, Isaiah was wide open.
Brandon with a nice left-hander in the lane. Almost got his own rebound. And Brodall comes down with it.
Brendan hit the paint, and whoever that is, number 24, Brodall, broke off of Isaiah, and Isaiah was open.
You can tell Elijah Oliver's just trying to take this game all on himself. But no one boxes out Peoples as he gets an easy backside rebound. Puts it up and in for 2. 19-18.
South still leads.
South is shown to be a second-half team there. Now top, Marquez thought about three. Now he's going to get it off to Barker. Down low, Nelson. Gets swatted by Oliver. East has numbers. East going to look to take the lead. Oh, Marquez does a great job of knocking it out of his hands. Did she call a foul on that?
Yep, they should have called the foul on Peoples as he elbowed Marquez. He literally elbowed Marquez, but they're going to call it on Jefferson for reaching.
And they're going to call that as a shooting foul? Wow, man.
Mm-hmm. These are the best in the state,
I
man.
don't think he was on his way. Peoples misses the first, and he's been
I really wish I knew what the score was.
terrible from the line. I believe it's 19-18.
Should get McDonald back in the game.
Maybe it's still 19-17. My sheet says 19-17. Still says 19-17. South with the ball now and a 2-point lead. They've had a couple bad possessions here, so it'd be nice to convert on a good possession here. I think there's about 2:10 left or so.
2:05.
Gabe with a nice pass to Dix, and he's fouled.
That's going to be Ross's third, Steve.
Wow, that spells big trouble for East in the second half. I'm running out of room to write Isaiah's numbers down
So
here.
am I.
This will be his 19th point if he makes it. Oh, and he did everything but make it. So 21-17. South with a 4-point lead. Isaiah Dix, 18 of South's 21 points.
Well, you know what? Like I said, it was there all last week. South just didn't see it. They've reviewed the film. It's still there. Might as well give it to them, right?
Sanders down low. Oh, there's a block. Add a block to the SWAT sheet. And now maybe a dunk. Nope, he's going to have to save it in. Dang it. They got a little bit too long on the pass. Now Proby puts his knee up, or Peoples does as he goes for a shot. Volleyball around. They break out again. Crowd's going crazy. Marquez, nice feed. Keyshawn lays it up and in.
That was a frantic 10 seconds right there. The score is 23-17 South.
Put me into a bit of a coffin fit.
Lead is back up to 6.
Sanders almost gets it stolen to Peoples. He tries a shot. Boy, and East just isn't doing anything very good now. Oh, but they turn it over. That's a walk there. Boy, Sanders can't make a layup for East. They'll be South ball. Wow. What action. Now don't go over there and change it. And she did.
I just don't even know what to say.
The baseline official saw it. She came in, had a better view, apparently. Happens. Had it happen to me. Scotty Bates come over and told me, hey, it's out the other way. I said, okay, brother. You're Scotty Bates. Who am I?
45 seconds left in this first half. We're assuming South's leading by 6 still, 23-17.
Inside to Eric Oliver. Almost got it stole from the backside. Now Brodall.
Travel.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Another late call, though. Man, he hit the floor, put the ball up. People were going for rebounds before she made the call. Woo!
Me and Steve butt heads sometimes because he is a varsity official. And,
yeah, these are the best they have in the state.
And these are the best seats in the house.
20 seconds and counting. 23-17 is what we have it. Maybe during halftime they can get that other scoreboard fixed.
I doubt it.
15 seconds. Let's see. They'll probably get this down to 10, then get into a play. See if South can go up 8 at half. And they try a pass that is very ill-advised. Oliver Wow, look at that. Eric Oliver coast to coast the other way, and he's fouled. How much does that look like the girls' game?
It's going to be on Gabe McDonald.
Silly little pass there.
Oh, they're going to call that on Jefferson. That's his third. Second, I mean.
The whole thing sparked off a bad Gabe McDonald pass.
So that's 23-19 with a chance to make it 23-20.
He does.
And he does. South's lead down to 3 with 2 seconds left.
Half-court shot by Lecho. Almost goes, but not quite. So South will have a lead. It's a precarious one. It is South 23, East 20. We're going to halftime here for the 4A East Regional Basketball Tournament on 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Hi, this is Deja King from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 11-12 BISN.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com.
Get into a career, not just a job. Higher education is the gateway to so many opportunities. Register today at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu, LCCC in Cheyenne.
Hi, this is Naira Williams from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you are listening to the game on 11-12 BISN.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Wyoming's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
That college degree won't finish itself. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. Become what you want to be. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. Laramie County Community College in Cheyenne. It starts here.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in
It's tough to compete for jobs. Degrees can help. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. LCCC in Cheyenne and Laramie. It starts here.
Hi, this is Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
This is Gabby from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit that southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs. Hi, this is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
This is number 12, Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you're watching the game on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's MISTIE woods.com, to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you for the halftime report. I'm assuming there's about 4 minutes left at the half as our one scoreboard still down. Your South High Bison lead 23-20. They've led pretty much the whole way other than a brief 3-3 tie. The South Bison have led, and they gave up a big turnover and a foul and a old-fashioned three-point play, which had that 6-point lead cut down to this 3-point deficit going into the half. So South still leads, though, 23-20. The story of the game, Isaiah Dix with 18 of the Bison 23 points in the first half as he went 7 for 10 from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 3 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, and only 1 foul. Austin Barker with 3 points, Keyshawn Farmer with the other 2 for the Bison. So even though we're leading 23-20, I don't think the shooting woes have really completely left the building yet, at least in shooting. South right now on the season averages 48% from the field. They're shooting overall 43% right now. Now, free throw-wise, they've been shooting pretty good, but it's only been one person going to the free throw line. That's Isaiah Dix. We're shooting 75%. He's made 3 out of 4. Turnovers, South right now sitting at 7 turnovers in the game. They've had 3 steals and a block, so we've got to cut down on our turnovers. Much like that first game with the Lady Bison, where we only had like 8 turnovers in the first half, it's when the turnovers happened that was really hurtful for the Lady Bison, and it's when the turnovers happen here, which is why East is still right in this game. So we're going to take a quick timeout, come back here for second half action in about 2 minutes on the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer? Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hi, this is Stacey King from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com.
Back here live, Storey Gym, as we get ready to start the second half. It is South 23, East 20. Still don't have the westernmost scoreboard fixed, which is monumental disappointment. Because we can't see the other one, so you're going to have to kind of trust me to keep a running tab as we go. And I don't generally do that sort of thing, so there'll be a lot of quick adding going on in the second half. Alan, what does South need to do to bring this thing home?
They need to cut back on their turnovers, Steve. This team only averages like 12 turnovers a game. They've got 7 in the first half. They cut down those turnovers, keep playing the type of offense you're playing. They should win this game, but it's cutting down on those turnovers. How anxious is this group going to be? Because out of all the seniors here, only 2 played on the last state championship team that qualified for the state championships, and that was Marquez and Austin. And Marquez was the one that's seen most of the game playing action that 2 years ago. So will the nerves start setting in?
South will have the first possession, the first crack at it. Foul story, Jacob Ross has 3. It's the big story. Terrell Proby has 2. Marquez Jefferson, the only one in a little bit of trouble for South with 2.
And they switched Ross off of Dix, and they have Elijah Oliver on him now, which was pretty effective last week.
So here comes South, 3-point lead, and they'll start the second half. Man, it looks like they've given up on even trying to get that other scoreboard working, which is big disappointment. Keep up as best we can here, folks. Barker with it out top. Dix in the high post. Jefferson, right wing.
South playing like it's a zone, and it's really not. It's a man defense. Unless it is a 3-2 matchup.
Oh, my goodness. Barker with a bad shot
Not
there.
a good shot
People
choice.
swats the three-pointer. You know you're in trouble. Oh, and Oliver with a big athletic play there. So ill-advised shot. When you get your three-point shot blocked, probably shouldn't have been taking it.
That makes it 23-21. 22, yeah.
Jefferson wide open three. Kaboom! That's how you take a 3, baby.
That's
Man,
his
back
first
to a
points of the
4-point
game.
lead. Yeah, it is, man. We were wondering. 26-22.
See, South.
Moving screen. You betcha.
Turnover. I mean, that's a turnover on East right there. Costly turnover.
See, Alan, she's a great ref.
Yeah.
But great catch there, though.
Everybody's allowed to have bad days, Steve.
She had a good call there.
Yeah, she did.
So South will have it and the 4-point lead. Don't need to try to get cute and try to enter something that shouldn't be entered.
Well, that was a risky skip pass there.
There they get it to Lencho.
Oh, he give it to Nelson earlier, and that's a basket.
Dix in with the rebound. Oh, and he loses the handle. Thought he was going to get an easy putback there.
Well, Nelson's 0 for 5 from the field.
Big, long 3 there by Oliver. And man, he's pressing little. Now the little Oliver gets turned around 2-point bucket. Eric Oliver, the freshman's got 10.
26-24.
26-24.
Risky pass.
Bad pass there by Nelson. And now East got big numbers coming the other way, but Proby rather misses the layup, and Elijah Oliver's going to get fouled and go to the line. Number 11, Florencio Beltran.
So these free throws
tie the game.
Can tie the game up. 26. Elijah on the season's a 76% free throw shooter.
Bricks' first one, long off the back iron. Baylor Hayes and Keyshawn Farmer back in.
Well, you know what? It's out of those 5 misses by Nelson, it's not that they were bad shots. 4 contested shots, 1 just shot that just didn't go down.
Boy, misses both long off the back iron. Dix with a rebound.
5 rebounds for Isaiah.
So uncharacteristic for Elijah Oliver. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. South looking to be patient. Nice look there to Keyshawn. He gets the right hand up and gets it to go.
Beltran with the no-look pass. Usually
we hate that a lot of times, man, but
that was a good one there.
When he does a good one, it's nice. There's just a pull-up by Peoples.
Not even a challenge on that shot.
Now here comes South the other way.
South leads 28-24.
28-26.
28-26. So, yeah, because Peoples just hit that too.
Keyshawn, ooh, he almost walked
there.
Yeah, he did. Barker for 3. Can't get it to go. And I believe Lencho's going to be called for a push underneath.
Barker 1 from 4 from behind the arc. That kid's got more than just 3-point shot, though. That's what he's got to remember. He's an overall really good basketball player, not just at the 3, but at attacking, too. He's got to trust that game. That zone defense.
28-26, South with the lead, East with the ball. A little over 4 minutes to go. There's a steal there by Beltran. And here comes South the other way. Don't get crazy. Jefferson 3. Oh, couldn't hit it. Ooh, there's a surprise.
That should be South ball.
Lucky Lencho didn't get called for a
I
push from
know.
behind.
That should have been in the foul on Lencho.
Man, that would have been nice if Marquez had made that. Now, as East, South needs to set their defense as East quickly goes
out of bounds.
He dribbles it out of bounds, so they put Campbell in the game, and he turns it over.
Well, I don't think he was expecting that pass, and it came at him. And right when he looked up, the ball hit him in the hands. He wasn't even expecting it.
And the time in the game for Campbell, short-lived. So South will have the ball, 28-26 lead. About 4:10 to go, third quarter. Jefferson with it, high on the wing to Beltran.
Got to move.
Gets it down low to Keyshawn. To Dix. Oh, it's a travel! Come on! When he hops on the foot right in front of you like that, and now just people volleyballing down the other way. South's going to end up committing a foul. Oh, my goodness sakes.
Baylor Hayes got that rebound.
And it hopped on a foot.
It hopped, yeah, twice.
Golly.
Horrible.
Was it Elijah Oliver that went down? Would they have to take him out of the game if the coach had to come out and attest to him? Maybe not. So, anyways, I believe the foul was on Lencho.
It was. It's his third. These free throws can tie the game up.
Makes the first. Now the East crowd starting to get into full throat here. So Peoples attempting to tie it up at 28 here. Does.
And
tie ball game.
First tie since 3-3 in the first quarter. East still has not led this game, though.
Fantastic ball game to this point.
Oh, yeah, it's exactly what we were expecting.
They kind of beat each other down, and there's a bad pass by Keyshawn. Don't throw your hands up in the air. Just don't make that pass. And then Oliver short off the iron, and he gets his own rebound.
And East has their first lead.
And Jim Schaefer's going to have to get a timeout, and he is not happy at all. The South team needs to pull it out.
They're going to call a foul on Marquez. Turnover South.
Oh, are they? Going to send Peoples back to the line. So Schaefer calls a timeout.
How was that a shooting foul?
It's a full timeout. Let's take it with him on 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Get into a career, not just a job. Higher education is the gateway to so many opportunities. Register today at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. LCCC in Cheyenne.
Hi, this is Naira Williams from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you are listening to the game on 11-12 BISN.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Wyoming's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their
So we're back here live, and it's going to be another free throw shots, some more free throw shots for Peoples off the turnover from South.
Things going off the rails for this South team in about the last 2 minutes. Tie ball game now. Peoples going to try to
4-0 run for East, about trying to make it a 6-0 run. They lead 30-28, their first lead of the game, and Peoples looking to extend to that. Peoples a 68% free throw shooter, 66% free throw shooter.
Austin Smith going to check in now, give Marquez a little bit of a break.
Well, he's got 3 fouls.
Well, he did pick that one up, didn't he?
Probably won't see him till the fourth quarter. 3:22 left in the third quarter. It depends on if South can just keep it right here or get the ball game back under control.
Dix with a big rebound there off the miss. They'll get it to Nelson and back to Barker. Or excuse me, Smith. So I believe 31-28, East up.
Now South went on that scoring drought once Brendan Nelson
tried to enter it again into that zone. Nelson's going to get to the hole and get fouled.
It's going to be on Elijah.
It's only his first foul of the game. Nelson's going to go for 2. These are huge here.
Oh, these are monstrous. You're down by 3, right?
Yep.
First free throws from somebody other than Isaiah Dix for South.
Yeah, he missed.
That's going to be South ball.
Yeah, it is.
He misses.
Good call, Eagle Eye. Get it into Elijah. Or Isaiah, rather, excuse me. Now Smith's going to set it back out to Barker out top. Looks like about 2:50 to go here in the third. Ooh, Nelson had baseline there. Barker going to stop and pop, put it off the glass. Dix with the rebound, can't get it to go. McDonald with the rebound, and he gets held up. And it's a turnover to East. So 31-28. South has scored 5 points in this quarter. Dix hasn't really hardly touched it.
They've done a good job keeping the ball out of his hands. South has missed him a few times. And then that one shot right there, that's normal. That was a putback in the first half for South.
Roby goes baseline, can't get it to go. Baylor Hayes up big with a rebound. Now almost a wide open. People thought about it, but he pulls it down.
One thing South's got to realize, you're only down 3.
Oliver, 3 from the corner, good.
Make it a 6-point lead. Matches the largest lead of the game.
Now Gabe has it. South needs to weather the storm and get a possession. Nelson tries to go between two East defenders to get it to Dix.
And Dix was double teamed.
That's just a terrible look.
And he threw it right to the East players.
How do you think you're going to get that ball? I don't even know how that registers in your brain that you're going to get that ball where you want to get it when there's two guys in front of him.
1:25 left in the quarter.
Oliver gets in the lane, misses left, gets his own rebound. That should be a hell ball. Oh! Boy, it looked like a good block from the backside there.
That's the superstar treatment that we talked about. That looked like a good block, too.
Who did they call it on?
That was on Brendan.
Thought it was going to be a held ball.
Good timeout by South. You're down by 6, about to go down by 8 when if Elijah makes both of these.
It's a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here.
South is completely night and day from the first half to this half. First half, South pretty much dominated, but only came away with a 3-point lead because of turnovers. And then this quarter, East is able to take advantage of the turnovers and our missed shots.
South looks to be pressing a little bit, trying to get that ball inside that stiff East zone.
It doesn't help that shots just aren't falling for other players, you know.
Yeah, and they're not moving the ball well around the perimeter to try to get that zone stretched out. They're going too early in the offensive possessions, trying to break that zone down in the middle, and hadn't worked.
It's like what Coach Schaefer said with his interview with Keith Kelly from KFBC Sports Zone. You know, him and the head coach for East were talking earlier in the season, and they said the 4A East is so good that there's actually going to be two really good teams that are not going to go to state. One of them is going to be either South or East, and the other one's going to be Sheridan or Laramie. Laramie's good. Their record doesn't indicate how good they really are.
Yeah. Oliver. Boy, almost missed that one.
And why that's important for South is because South only has one loss against the 4A West this year. And that was a close game to Rock Springs, a close loss to Rock Springs.
Yeah, they could make some noise at the state tournament.
If they were to get there. South now down by 7. That's the largest lead of the game for either team now. 27-34.
Nice pass down there to Gabe McDonald.
Nice up and under.
Nice by Gabe there. 2-point basket.
That stops the scoring drought. South down by 5.
So South has 30.
35-30.
43 seconds, and East's going to maybe hold for a last shot here if South don't come out on them. Now he's got count. We'll get it right back to him.
And ever since Marquez picked up that third foul, Elijah Oliver's, how many points has he scored since he's been out? You think about 6, 7,
5?
5?
You're close. 13 in the game for Oliver. Now, 11 seconds to go. He's going to try to get into play. Look for something last second. Oliver stops, pops 17-footer short. Oh, blocked from behind. Jacob Ross just got stuffed by Beltran. 3 at the buzzer, can't get it to go. So we'll go to the fourth. East takes control, but a lot of time to go for South. It's East 35, South 30. You're listening to high school basketball, 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
That college degree won't finish itself. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. Become what you want to be. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. Laramie County Community College in Cheyenne. It starts here.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com That's MISTIE Woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting MistyWoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what...
Back here for fourth quarter action. So the score is actually 36-30. Cheyenne East.
South will have the first possession. Jefferson back in the game for South.
It's not insurmountable unless we dribble it off our feet like that. Thankfully, we recovered it.
Yeah, a lot of times 6 points is nothing in a game of this magnitude.
South outscored 16-7 in that third quarter.
Lencho Beltran gets blocked by Baylor Hayes. South just trying to get it to the hole, and they're not having any luck with it. There's almost a turnover there. Yes, it is.
Settle down. It's only the start of the fourth quarter.
Yep. Austin Barker will bring it up for South. Give it to Marquez. Starting five, but Nelson's on the bench. There's a three, Barker. Big time! Austin Barker.
That is a huge three by Barker.
Cuts it to three.
36-33. East has had one lead in this game. That took over about 4 minutes, about halfway through the third quarter. They've held on to it since. South has had two leads.
Oliver, boy, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
They're setting a screen for him every time on the offensive end is East, trying to get him open for something like that. McDonald resets it out top to Jefferson. South down 5 now. Barker thought about a three, but Oliver is quick to get over in his face. Almost a bad pass there by McDonald. Boy, East packing it in there with this zone. They're getting out on it, but Barker thought about a three. Didn't want to get it swatted again by the young Oliver. Beltran. They'll reset it to Marquez out top. Ooh, that almost could have been a double dribble, but
nice timeout.
Coach Shaver's going to call a timeout. 30 seconds. So they'll stay on the floor. They'll take it in on the side.
Winner of this game moves on to face Cheyenne Central tomorrow night at 8:30. But more importantly, they get to punch their ticket to Casper, Wyoming for the 4A state championships starting next Thursday at Casper College.
38-33, East with the lead. South will have the ball in their offensive end.
But I tell you what, man, if we can get somebody else scoring, because Dix hasn't scored a point in the second half.
Well, 7 points in the third quarter. Not going to help anybody. So it's always been one quarter has been South's kind of Achilles heel. Here they go again, trying zip to see if they can move East out of that zone a little bit. Don't think East is going to bite. It's not really zip, is it?
No.
Marquez is going to go down. Dick's going to try three, left corner, no good. Gabe McDonald hustling for the rebound. It's going to stay with South as number 22, Oliver, dribbles it out of bounds.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep on Isaiah on that three-point line. He's a 45% three-point shooter on the season. Now you bring in a little more, another offensive option here with Keyshawn in the game now.
Really got to credit East. There's Barker with another three. That's good with someone in his face. I wasn't excited about it. I didn't think he had a chance to make that. Nothing but net. Net. And then Oliver gets it stripped by McDonald. 38-36. It's a 2-point game.
Let's say I have no idea what the score is. Just so you know, for the viewers watching, that's the only scoreboard we could see. The other scoreboard's just underneath the bar there.
So 38-36 is how I have it. I'm like a prize. And the game's tied now as I get tongue twisted. Isaiah Dix with his first 2. We got a tie ball game. First 4.5 to go.
First 2 of the second half. He's got 20 points. He had 18 points in the first half.
They missed a cut. There's almost another steal. South starting to pick it up on the defensive end. Think they can sense what they're up against.
They're starting to pick up steam. Momentum slowly starting to switch their way. That momentum that switched to East right at the end of the second quarter when Eric Oliver had that big steal and old-fashioned 3-point play.
Well, Elijah Oliver trying to just do everything himself. Wow.
And he just did.
Yeah. Now South the other way, 40-38 East. Barker's he feeling it? No. Short rims it, but Keyshawn up for a big rebound, and it's going to be off his foot to East.
Is it 40-38?
40-38.
South still down by 2.
3-something, 340-something.
4 lead changes in this game, 3 ties, and we're going to take a full timeout, Steve.
Oh, yes, let's do 11-12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
This is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make your real estate transaction a success. Visit www.mistywoods, that's M-I-S-T-I-E woods.com to learn about her services. Once again, that is www.mistywoods.com. Misty Woods and Number One Properties. Expertise and friendly service is just a click away.
It's tough to compete for jobs. Degrees can help. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. LCCC in Cheyenne and Laramie.
So the score is East 40, South 38. About 3:40 something to go
left in the ball game.
And East coming off the timeout. We'll bring it in.
Got to have a good defensive possession. Cannot give up something easy. Elijah Oliver had that really great spin move down to give East their second lead of the game.
Haven't seen a lot of Jacob Ross in the second half for East at all. I mean, he has 3 fouls, but he has yet to pick up his 4th. He just hasn't been on the court a bunch.
No.
Baylor Hayes is in his spot now. Baylor's been
playing great defensively.
Yeah,
you know, you got to go with the hot hand.
He's had a block shot, a couple big rebounds.
He's got a couple block shots. South back in that defense that shut Oliver down in the first half.
But East being real patient with it here.
I'm actually glad that South switched back to this man zone look. It's a man on Elijah, zone everywhere else. You know what I mean?
Box and one.
Yeah. But it's not really a box and one because it's man all across the floor. So it is like the box and one concept, you know what I mean? So yeah, you're right. It is box and one. Everyone out there listening going, these guys are horrible.
Yeah. Come out and make them do something. Don't boo them. He's being uber patient here. I don't blame him for it. 40-38. Now we're down to what?
2-12. They got the lead. South would do the same thing.
South could get in the passing lane here and create a turnover.
Got to give Marquez credit. I mean, he's playing good post defense on Oliver.
There's a steal by Marquez. It's 4-on-1. See what they could do. And Marquez puts it up and in.
Only his 5th point of the game.
Now defense, 40-40. Here we go, under 2.
And that's what happens when you're patient on defense, Steve. 1:45 left in this game, and we got a tie ball game.
17th. Oh, my goodness.
He's got a good shot, doesn't he?
He got ice water in his veins. 42-40.
Granted, the state of Wyoming lets him use his hands more than any other
I tell you
player
what, you know,
in the state. He's still got a good shot.
For a 5th seed, if East comes out of here, he's the X factor. I mean, this East team could conceivably win a state championship on the back of Elijah Oliver. That's,
well, you know,
it's crazy to think of.
They've been playing their best basketball at the right time of the year.
Nice feed down to Dix. 2-point basket. He ties it back up. Back and forth we go. 42-42. Now we're under a minute. This baby's tied up. 42, Oliver. So they got to double him up or something. Gabe just about ties him up. Proby misses a layup.
There's a
and what
foul,
do they call?
South has only shot 6 free throws this game.
Who are they calling with the foul?
It's on it's
43,
Keyshawn Farmer.
Oh, Peoples is going to go to the line. Or is that Proby's going to go to the line? What kind of shooter's he? He hasn't scored a point yet.
Is it still 40-40? I can't see.
42-42.
42-42.
Big ones here. Misses the first. Holy cow. He'll have another. Cannot let Oliver out-jump you on the rebound here if he misses it and get a putback. Misses them both. Dix with a rebound. South needs to take care of the basketball. 40 seconds left. The game is tied.
South has a chance to win it on this possession right here and send themselves to state for the first time since 2014.
So South's going to win it, or they're going to go to overtime. There's a bump there. He got plenty of fouls to give, I believe.
Yeah, that's only their 3rd team foul. But they're lining up like it's a free throws attempt.
No. South's going to bring it in on the side. 27.3 seconds to go in a tie ball game. It's coming right down to it.
Well,
Man.
Our viewership just exploded.
Did it?
Ooh, that's a risky pass.
Yeah, don't do anything crazy.
21 seconds.
20. Jefferson gets it out to McDonald. They reset
15.
it. They got to go now.
Nope, they'll wait until the 10 to 12 second mark. Now they'll go.
Time, it's under 10. They got to hurry. They got 5.
4 seconds.
Jefferson. Oh, Keyshawn came over. This thing's going to go to overtime.
40,
you kidding me?
42-42.
So after regulation, it's East 42, South 42. We'll play another 4 minutes here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Hi, this is Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
This is Gabby from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit that southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs. Hi, this is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
This is number 12, Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you're watching the game on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hello, Bison fans. This is Steve McDonald, voice of the South High Bison. Do you need a full-service real estate expert? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties. Whether you are buying or selling, her expertise and understanding of the local market can make.
So we're about to start overtime. Scores tied 42-42. South outscored East 12-6 in that 4th quarter. And here's where I was just talking to my partner Steve here. That one clock being on the wall, the only clock that's working. You only have one clock to look at. And they just lost track of where it was, Steve. This game is exactly what we were expecting, though.
We'll jump it up to start the overtime. Don't get any better than this. You get extra free basketball.
These two teams the last 3 years, like I said, have been one of the closest rivalries in the 4A conference, let alone the state of Wyoming. Average score 54.7 South, 54.6 3 East. So it's really close.
And Elijah Oliver out jumps Isaiah Dix there for the first possession of the second half. I don't know if Jacob Ross is hurting or not, but he hadn't been seen from since early in the second half. Down low, Eric Oliver misses the shot, gets his own rebound. That time Dix comes away with it. And there's going to be a foul on East.
That's only their 4th team foul, though. So
22, Eric Oliver, I believe.
They still got 2 fouls to give. South has no fouls to give as they're sitting at 6.
So kind of an interesting overtime lineup here for Coach Schaefer. He's got Keyshawn Farmer, Gabe McDonald, Marquez, Austin Barker, and Isaiah.
They're all
no Lencho Beltran, no Brendan Nelson.
That kind of surprised me with Nelson, but Nelson's 0 for 5 from the field. So you want to get somebody who's, I don't know, more into the flow of the game right now. McDonald's only got 2 points, but he's a good ball handler. He is a better ball handler than Nelson. Oh, you just had Gabe McDonald wide open under the net.
Keyshawn's got to make better passes than that. Gabe McDonald tries to go base, gets cut off by Oliver. Marquez with it out top. South in no big hurry. They're being nice and patient, not trying to force anything into that zone. I mean, like they were doing early in the second half.
Exactly, and it's overtime, and there's still 3 minutes left in the overtime, but every possession counts in a game like this. You cannot have an empty possession.
Farmer down to Gabe McDonald. He gets to the bucket, up and in for 2. Good pass. Farmer with the assist, and it's 44. Not used to writing scores in the overtime. 44-42, South of the lead. Defensive stop here would be huge.
Each team's had 3 leads.
Oliver's really trying to post up on Jefferson.
So 6 lead changes, 3 each, 5 ties throughout the game, Steve. This has just been an amazing game.
Basic Proby's going to try 3. That's good. Boy, he was awful wide open.
And that gives East the 1-point lead.
45-44. About 2:15. Big shot there by the senior Proby.
Huge. But South is going to be patient. You're only down 1.
Man, it's a nice spread out zone that East is running. South they're having trouble penetrating it. Jefferson gets to the hole. Right hand up and in. No call.
They're going to let him play, Steve.
South now with a 1-point lead.
45-44?
45-44.
Or 46-45?
46-45. Cheapy there on Gabe.
And that's going to send him to the free
going to go
throw
to the
line.
line. But he's missed his only 2, so it's a 1-and-1.
Proby's like, I'm going to the free throw line? He was talking to Elijah about who was going to lie.
Nice try.
And now the South fans can be heard.
Misses it. Big rebound.
We got it. It's going to be timeout South. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be South ball, though.
All right. Looks like 1:30 to go. South with a 1-point lead and the ball. Woo, doggy. And Bailey's going to call timeout for East. 60 seconds. Let's catch our breath with him here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
What is your focus? How will you hone it? Will it transform you? Or will you transform it? Where does it start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Life, it has many directions. Which way will you go? What will you become? A lawyer, musician, chemist, engineer. Where will you start? Laramie County Community College. It starts here.
Hi, this is Stacey King from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com.
Back here out of the timeout in overtime. 1:33 left in the game. South has a 1-point lead, 46-45. There's been 8 lead changes in this game, 5 ties. The largest lead of the game was an 8-point lead by East early in the third quarter.
And a minute 33 on the clock now. East going to put some pressure on here.
South's largest lead was 6, which happened in the first half.
Get it inside to Keyshawn, who'll get it to Austin. He'll bring it up.
Got to center it up. If they're going to run this trap, got to center it up.
Jefferson with a great athletic play to get it across the timeline. There's a foul from behind by East. Good call.
That's only the 4th foul or the 5th foul on East. So they still got a foul to give.
Who'd they call it on?
It's on number 10.
Peoples. So nobody really in foul trouble for East. 2 apiece for about 4 or 5 different guys. And they'll bring it in South now. About a minute 20 to go. South with a 1-point lead in the ball.
Well, you know, make him foul. I'd run zip from here.
South moving the ball well along the perimeter. Down to about a minute 5.
There is no reason to rush this thing.
Barker gets it in, kicks it back out to Gabe.
It's under a minute, and East will start fouling. Just don't turn over the ball.
Nice feed down to Keyshawn. Puts it up and in. South with a 3-point lead.
Got to watch your 3-point line now.
38 seconds away from going to stay to South.
Because that guy right there can shoot.
And he misses it. Rebound Dix.
And he's fouled.
And he won't go to the line yet, but South is feeling it here.
29.4 seconds left. South leads 48-45 in overtime. That was South. That was East foul to give. So South will still have to inbound.
So it's 29 seconds.
And
it's a 3-point game.
The East section has gone silent.
They get it into Gabe McDonald. He gets it over to Marquez. Marquez gets it up to Gabe.
Well, that's a foul away from the ball. Or a timeout.
Who called timeout?
East did.
They can't. South had the ball. Well, that's weird. South had to call that timeout. East can't call a timeout when South has the ball. It's a 60. Just leave it here. 22.4 as best I could tell. South up by 3. They will have the ball.
22 seconds left.
East with 16 fouls, so if they foul South, they'll go to the line. But East might not have no choice but to try to foul quick. Man, you almost get sick for either one of these teams that endures this loss.
They both played absolutely amazing.
Elation on one side, absolute devastation on the other. Let's see how the chips fall. They got to get the ball in. Man, they're holding them all over the place. Oliver misses a little short layup type shot. And Gabe, that's a pretty smart foul.
That is a smart foul because you're foul number 13. 15, 16 seconds left. You're up by 3. It's going to be a 1-and-1. Still a costly turnover.
Oh, my goodness.
I wonder how many timeouts each team has left.
That's impossible to tell. South has got to box out, get a rebound here on a miss. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. Elijah Oliver goes up, gets it to go. Is he fouled?
No, he's not.
There's no foul. And South calls a timeout. So 7.8 to go. And South has a 1-point lead. Wow. (47-48). Oh, Alan.
Oh, man.
I don't know if I can survive too many of these. Now, South has got to get it inbounds.
Ooh, that's all they got to do.
They got to get it inbounds.
That's all they have to do is get the ball inbounds. But that's easier said than done. Now, Elijah Oliver was just warned after that timeout because of where he was jumping. He crossed the line. And so he was warned, and the referee did tell the coach that he was warned for it. So
with under 10 to go, South literally, they get it in bounds. They can just hold it. East has to foul. There's no 5-second count in the backcourt. And they have 10 seconds to get it across that midcourt line. So if South can just get the ball in, they'll get fouled, and then they're going to have to do something at the free throw line.
they're going to have to get it at the free throw line.
And it'll be Jefferson, Barker, McDonald, Keyshawn Farmer, and Isaiah Dix. Barker will do the privilege of bringing it in. He'll have the baseline.
They're going to center down right here. They're going to send somebody on the fly, Steve.
Nope, they get it into Keyshawn, who's fouled right away.
That only not wiped a second off the clock.
6.1. These are going to be two of the bigger free throws, or excuse me, it's a 1-on-1. So this will be the biggest free throw Keyshawn's young career.
You're up by 1. 48-47. 6 seconds left in overtime.
The big thing is get back on a miss. Do not let Oliver go coast to coast.
Or foul, number 15.
Missed it. Dix out with the rebound. He gets fouled. And this might just about be over now.
Because that wiped a second off the clock, a second and a half off the clock.
4.5, and Dix will get a shot at it.
And it's going to be a 1-and-1. Isaiah telling the South fans, got to keep it down.
Misses it. Oliver with the rebound. 3, 2. He's going to have to. Oh, did Bailey get a timeout? How much time is going to be on the clock's the question. He got it right at half court.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy, here. South leads by 1 folks.
Point.
We're going to keep it here. See how much time's on the clock.
So I'm going to put the score up on the for our viewers at home. It's not a final. It is just so you all can know what's going on.
I hope one of these refs saw the clock, because these coaches are telling them what kind of time to put back on. The ref should be the one doing that, not going to the East bench, conferring with their coaching
staff. So
staff.
there's 1.6 seconds left.
Woo!
You can't foul.
So apparently he did see it because, and I apologize, but looked like East was telling them what to put on the clock.
If you're going to foul anybody in this situation, there's only one person you want to get the ball, Steve, and that's number 15, Baylor Hayes. Baylor Hayes on the season, a 13% free throw shooter.
You just gotta make sure.
Number 30.
You don't want to foul here. You don't want to foul.
No, I'm saying if they get it in, and if there's an incidental type of foul, that's a long way to go in 1.6 seconds.
1.6. He's sending everybody on the fly route. Oliver for 3. No!
And South's going to state! South's going to state!
And the fans want more! South's going to the state tournament, folks. Can you believe that?
South is going to the state championship for the third time in program history as they defeat Cheyenne East 48-47 at Storey Gym. What a great, great scene. Your South Bison.
Wow, South found themselves down late in the game. To start the fourth quarter, they rallied, they fought. They did everything they could. They got it to overtime.
That's a huge,
you just feel
huge victory.
Sick to your stomach for these East kids.
And I'll be here the rest of the weekend. Steve won't be.
Yeah.
But I will be.
Alan,
I'll be back here tomorrow night.
Up here tomorrow.
I'll be back here tomorrow night at 8:30 as your Cheyenne South Bison will get a third crack at the number 1 seed at Cheyenne Central Indians. Elijah Oliver's illustrious high school career has come to a close tonight here. How many points did he finish with, Steve?
That's a good question, Alan. 6, 8, 10, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 points.
He's hit his average.
Oliver.
He was averaging 20.9 points a game, and he hit 21. What a great, and I'll tell you what, we are going to see him play at the college level one day, be it at JUCO first or somewhere D2. That kid's got some level, some play on him.
What a win for South. disappointing, devastating loss for these young guys from East. Just feel sick for them, but
Cheyenne South going to the state championship for the first time since 2014.
what a game, Alan.
And right now it's for seeding purposes.
You're not getting much better now. What a game.
What a game. And we will be in Casper next Thursday and Friday and hopefully Saturday covering your Cheyenne South Bison at Casper.
So stick around, folks. Tomorrow night, 8:30 tip time.
8:30 tip time. The
Al, I'll be here
S&J
late.
Science pregame show will start at 8.
Want to wish good luck to the indoor track team. I'm headed to Gillette to watch indoor track. Cody Allen, let's go get state. Everybody else, have a good night. Steve McDonald signing off with Alan Cummings here on 1112 BISN.
Stay tuned for the post-game show as I'm waiting for Coach Schaefer to come up right here on 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Get into a career, not just a job. Higher education is the gateway to so many opportunities. Register today at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. LCCC in Cheyenne.
Hi, this is Naira Williams from the Lady Bison basketball team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Wyoming's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
A college degree won't finish itself. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. Become what you want to be. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. Laramie County Community College in Cheyenne. It starts here.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is Carly Noble from the Lady Bison basketball team. Make sure you visit southhighbisonathletics.com for all your Bison athletic needs.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in
It's tough to compete for jobs. Degrees can help. Registration is open at Laramie County Community College. It starts here. Visit lccc.wy.edu. LCCC in Cheyenne and Laramie. It starts here.
Hi, this is Anna Sanchez from your Lady Bison basketball team, and you're listening to the game on 1112 BISN.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, coming at you live at Cheyenne Storey Gym. Your Cheyenne South Bison coming off a thrilling overtime victory over crosstown rival Cheyenne East, 48-47. Cheyenne East season's over, and so is the amazing, absolutely amazing career of Cheyenne East number 30, Elijah Oliver. Oliver finished with 21 points on the night, but we're going to go ahead and look over at South stats. Isaiah Dix, the senior from Cheyenne South, number 41, finished with 22 points, and he just was dominant in that first half. Only held to 4 points in that second half, but South able to overcome so much. They were outscored 16-7 in that third quarter, came back and outscored East 12-6 to force the overtime, and then won the overtime by outscoring East 6-5. South shot 51% from within the arc, 38% from behind the arc, and overall shot 47% as a team, 47.6%, which is just 0.5% under where they normally shoot. Free throw wise, they shot 37.5%. They really didn't shoot many free throws at all. So that number there is a little telling. They were 3 for 8. I'll tell you what, Isaiah Dix, the only free throws made in this game for South, and they were all in the first half. Cheyenne South punches their ticket to face Cheyenne Central, the number 1 ranked team, not only in the 4A East Conference, but in the state of Wyoming. They will play tomorrow night at 8:30. Your Cheyenne South Lady Bison fell earlier to the Lady Indians, who will play the number 1 ranked Campbell County Camels tomorrow night. Just looking at the brackets. Right now, the Sheridan Lady Bronx and the Laramie Lady Plainsmen, the 3-6 seed on the girls' side, will tip off. And then after this game, the Sheridan Bronx, the number 3 seed in the East on the boys, will face off against the number 6 seed Plainsmen. Well, I don't see a Coach Schaefer sighting, so I'm going to go ahead and call this a night here. I'll be back here again tomorrow. Your South Bison, 8:30, S&J Science tip-off, S&J Science pregame show at 8, live on 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.